Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Coco McMillan Show. You may have seen her in Morocco, New York City, Los Angeles, California, Detroit, Philadelphia, Chicago, Las Vegas, Nevada. One of the background singers for Mickey Howard and the late, great Gerald Levert. Ladies and gentlemen, your host, the beautiful, the wonderful, the spectacular, Miss Coco McMillan.
Good evening, and welcome to the Coco McMillan Show, where we make it happen. I am so excited to be with you this evening. We have a great show lined up for you. I'm so glad that you decided to join us tonight. This is the Coco McMillan Show, where we bring some amazing flavor to the virtual talk show circuit, featuring our national and our local recording artists, business owners, musicians, social media gurus, business owners, entrepreneurs. All these people come on the show. This platform has been designed just for you. Mental health awareness, we have designed it just for you. It gives you the opportunity to come on and talk about your career goals, your product, your challenges, new opportunities, as well as awareness. We have designed it just for you. We want you to bring your experience and your knowledge to the show, because we believe in sharing your journey and promoting your life story with other believers and people that need encouragement and hope. And I say this every week, that millions of people can be just blessed just by your testimony. So if you want to be a part of the Coco McMillan Show, please contact me at cocomcmillanmusic@gmail.com, or you can reach me on any other social media platforms. I am here for you. We are streaming live right here, right now on the IBM network, on Facebook, YouTube, LinkedIn. If you're in the presence of your home and you have a Roku TV, you can go to Add Channel. It's free, by the way, okay? Go to Add Channel and download Pod TV Live, and you can see it there in the presence of your home, or you can go to www.podtv.tv. So there are numerous of ways that you can watch the show, and you can go back and rewatch the show on my page. Send it to your friends, your family. And I need you to do me a favor right now. If you're watching, I need you to go ahead and text someone, send them a text, call them, send them an IG or whatever you need to do and let them know that you are about to spend the next hour with your girl Coco and they need to be on the show tonight because we have some extraordinary ladies that's going to be joining me tonight. I'm so excited that they are here. So I'm going to give you some time to go ahead and do that. Listen, let me know that you're here, where you're watching from, all that good stuff. I see my cousin. I see Tika out there. Tika, thank you so much. Tika Medley, that is Fayetteville in the house. Thank you so much for watching. Go ahead and put in the chat. Let me know where you're from so I can give you a shout out. Listen, I want to say to everyone out there today, listen, if you have not told anyone that you love them, that you thinking about them, this is your chance to say that. Call somebody, let them know that you're thinking about them. Let them know how good they have been to you, that you're supporting them. It's all about supporting each other. So that's why we have brought this broadcast alive, so we can support each other, so we can encourage each other. And, I say each one teach one, and so we can help our sisters and brothers and grow, and that's what it's all about. So I want to tell you, everyone that's out there listening tonight, I love you. Thank you for supporting me. Thank you for praying for me. Thank you for everything that you do. Some of the things that I see and I do not see. To my family and to my friends, thank you so much for everything. To Mark Lee out there, Kimberly Thompson, Wayne Booker, Raven Robertson, everyone that is a part of this show that's working behind the scenes. Thank you so much. And listen, if you want to be a sponsor for the show, if you want to donate to the show, please do so. Any amount. It doesn't matter. Any amount will help. We are doing some amazing things to the show. We're doing some upgrades. Some things are about to pop off, as they say, in the next year. So if you want to be a part of that and support the show, please let me know. Inbox me, let me know, or you can cash up us at $ VCMS. That's C is in Corey, M is in McMillan, S is in Show. I don't know why I said Corey. I could have just said Coco, right? But yeah, so cash up us there at $VCMS. Will really appreciate it. If you want your videos or your announcements or whatever broadcasting on the show, we are here to do that for you. So just reach out to myself or Wayne Booker or Mark Lee and let us know, and we will be there to help you. All right. So listen, we are going to get started with the show. But before I do, I just want to say to you also, if you're in the Cary area and you're here in Cary, come by and see me at my coffee shop. It's called Coffee Cafe. It is located inside the Amtrak station in Cary, the Amtrak depot. That is 211 North Academy Street in Cary, North Carolina. I'm there from 6 a.m. to 10:30. 11 o'clock a.m. I'm a morning person. So come by and see me, have a cup of coffee, tea, hot chocolate, have some bagels and muffins and all that good stuff, or all the stuff that's not good for you. I got it. All those chips and everything, I got it for you. So come by and see me. And I would love to chop it up with you. All right. So again, thank you so much for watching. Again, put in the chat where you watching from. It was Shaw University homecoming last weekend. I want to say what's up to all my Shaw U family. We had a great time. All my friends, I hadn't seen them in a long time. Shout out to my girl Tracy, Phil, y'all, Tasha from Detroit, all the people that I had a chance to, just kind of hang out with and see. It was so good to see you. Kes, I didn't get a chance to see you, but I want to say I love you, girl, and thank you for, being on the show every week, supporting your Shaw family. I appreciate you. All right, I think I got everything out the way. I think I have, but if I haven't, I'll tell you more later. Yes, my pastor anniversary is coming up this weekend. Mitchell's Grove, my family, Mitchell's Grove, I want to say hello to you. We're going to be celebrating my pastor's 26th anniversary at Mitchell's Grove. That's in Franklinton, North Carolina, this Sunday at 9 a.m. and 4 p.m. So come out. If you're not doing anything, come out and hang out with me and my pastor, my first lady, and my church family. We will love to see you there. Jennifer Chance, I want to see you there Sunday. All right. But listen, as I said to you earlier, we have two phenomenal ladies that's on the show tonight. I'm so glad that they are here. I had a chance to speak to them backstage for a short period of time, and we just had fun and just kind of, just having a good time, and I am so grateful that they took the time out today to come join me. Monique Taylor, what's up? Good evening. Good evening to you. So my first guest tonight, Terrellyn. That's my baby. Hey, Terrellyn. Shout out to my girl, Terrellyn, over at Feather State. Listen, I can't say she's 15 and 16 anymore. She's at Feather State University doing her thing. Courtney. Hi, Courtney. How you doing? Thank you so much for joining. Rosalind, thank you guys so much. Let's see. Jack. Hey, how you doing from Wilmington, North Carolina, Mr. Ferguson? Thank you so much for joining. Listen, I'm going to go ahead and get started. My first guest tonight, oh my God, she is absolutely amazing. Evangelist Nellie Griffith. I had a chance to meet her several times and at her mother's church, and we really just had a great time. And when I begin to talk with her, I see that not only she's an evangelist, but she's an author. She's a friend. She's a community leader. She is from the Bronx, New York. And by the way, I need to tell you, Nellie, someone texted me today. Sharice, I think you guys know each other. So hopefully she can be on the show tonight to kind of say hello to you. But Evangelist Griffith was born and raised in the Bronx, New York. She now lives in Raleigh, North Carolina. She is an ordained minister, a public speaker, a teacher, and mentor. In 2013, and she's going to talk about this a little later in the show, while driving home, she suffered a massive left brain hemorrhage, a stroke, and was in a coma. On that third day, somebody say third day in the chat, she miraculously woke up. So she's going to tell us all about that testimony. I believe in that because I feel like it would help somebody tonight. She has a BA in interactive media arts. She became a certified professional life and career coach, a graphic and web designer, a book editor, an entrepreneur. She wrote the book, Girl, Get Your Life Back. Yeah, that's how I said it because I know when she was writing it, she said it like that. So it is on Amazon. You guys have to check it out. You have to check out the book because all of us could relate to that sometime, saying, telling our girlfriends, our family member, girl, get your life back. So we're going to talk about that tonight as well. So I want you to please help me welcome my guest tonight, Evangelist Nellie Griffith. Can you please welcome her with me?
Good evening, everyone. Thank you so much, Miss Coco.
Thank you so much. Listen, they put in the chat that third day. That's it right there.
Yes.
The third day. So thank you again for coming on the show. Yes, someone texted me earlier today and say, my friend, her name is Sharice. She's from Brooklyn. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yes.
Small world, right?
Yes. I'm not surprised, but that's my buddy. I call her Girly.
Girl. The New York family, I'm sure they're on here tonight. Pastor Gene Johnson's from Greater Rose of Sharon in Brooklyn. I have family there in Brooklyn, so I know they are on here tonight. But I want you to tell us, I was just giving a little bit about your bio, but can you tell us a little bit about you growing up there in the Bronx and then moving here to Raleigh, North Carolina?
Oh, sure. I'm a Bronx girl for life. So you could take the girl out the Bronx, but you can't take the Bronx out the girl. But I lived there all my life until I lived in the DC area also for 10 years. And then I moved back to New York. In DC, although I grew up in the church, I grew up in St. Matthew's AME Church, where I am still friends and family with many of them. My grandmother's name was on the corner of the store of the church.
Uh-oh.
But still, the warmest place in my heart for St. Matthew's. That's where I got my spiritual roots. That's my foundation.
Wow.
So when I went away and moved to DC, I was like, okay, Lord, where am I going to go? Found this little church, Promised Land Baptist Church.
Promised Land.
Promised Land Baptist Church.
Wow.
And I was there for 10 years. I love Promised Land. I was just there for their homecoming. And so, but I moved back to New York, and my mother decided that she wanted a better place for my grandmother, because my grandmother had a stroke. And so my mother chose, I say she did pin the tail on the donkey and chose Raleigh, North Carolina on the map. We didn't know anyone here. I had never been here.
Wow.
But we've been here for the last 18 years. It doesn't even seem that long. But now I am an associate minister at Baptist Grove Church. My pastor's Bankole Akabinu here in Raleigh.
Yes.
And I love my church. But growing up in the Bronx, we had community.
Mm-hmm.
We had community.
Yeah.
You had permission to, anybody could beat you. Anybody could get you, because we had community.
Right.
It was on the block, and all the kids knew each other, all the parents knew each other. And I think that's something we so miss these days.
Yes.
We so miss. So I'm grateful for my upbringing. And then growing up and going away to college and coming back home.
Yes.
But I'm blessed. I can't say anything less.
That's amazing. I mean, you think about, growing up there in New York and coming here, the South is a little different. It's a little different, but we have a lot of love here. We like, how you doing? Like, okay, who are you? So it's a lot of love here, and just you think about, as I was saying early, each one teach one, the things that, so many things you have accomplished. Being an ordained minister, being a teacher, a graphics designer. I mean, growing up, did you know that you were going to pursue all these many gifts and talents?
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. When I first grew up, I thought I was going to be like my mother. My mother's been a full charge bookkeeper all my life.
Wow.
And till I went to school and decided that I did not like accounting.
Wow. I said no.
Not at all. I actually was in IT first.
Okay.
I was in IT up in New York. I worked for major law firms. And even to this day, I still do IT. I'm a left brain person. I'm very technical.
Yeah.
Structured. Yes.
Yeah.
That's me. Until a stroke. Until I had in December 2013, I had a left brain. It was a Saturday night. I won't ever forget it. But they told me I was stroking out as I was driving.
No.
And I drove all the way home. And my mother recognized the signs. She recognized the signs and got me to the hospital. And they induced the coma, because they said that my brain was still bleeding. But I didn't know.
Right.
I didn't know. Then when I woke up, the nurse was surprised.
3 days.
3 days later, nobody but Jesus.
Nobody
but Jesus.
Oh my God.
Nobody but Jesus. So I'm grateful to still be here.
Yes.
But I didn't know what I was going to do after that. I was like, Lord, okay. I went through everything, all the gambit of emotions. Lord, why me?
Yeah.
Why you do this to me? I saw my grandmother struggle with it, and, okay, God, what? And I didn't know. But next thing you know, he sent me to this little school around the corner from where I live,
Uh-huh.
and Living Arts College, and up here in Wakefield. It's no longer here, but the Lord sent me there, and I was like, Lord, I want to go there. I don't have no money to go to that school. That's expensive.
Yeah, yes.
And you know what? God is so good. He said, don't, I didn't ask you about your money. That's what he said. I didn't ask you about your money. And I went over there, and 2 months later, I was enrolled.
Look at God. Look at God.
Look at God. And people don't, I mean, I don't even usually tell it all about it, because my experience at that school, first off, I paid $100 for 4 years.
Oh my goodness.
For 4 years. And then I worked at the school. So I got to know everyone in the school, and everybody got to know me.
Yeah.
And then I started teaching Bible study in the school. And we would have monthly, quarterly nights of worship. So we brought Jesus into the school.
Yes, yes.
Even in 2020, I graduated June 2020. And after that, it was funny. They created a position for me at the school as a student success coach, because by that time I had gotten my certification as a life coach.
Okay.
And so they created a position for me, and I had to deal with the high-risk students, our Black young men.
Wow.
And I thank God for it, because my first quarter, they told me they expected 30% success.
And
I had 80.
Come on now.
Okay.
Okay.
After that, I had students in my group that weren't even supposed to be in the group. They were coming because they knew Sister Nellie was going to help them.
Right.
Because I cared about them.
Right.
I cared about them. But let me fast forward just a little bit, because I didn't know what was going to go on. Because sometimes, the enemy, okay, you excelled here, but let me mess that up. Let me muddy that up.
Yes.
And they stopped the program for no reason. Matter of fact, lied to the students. Told them they had something better. They had nothing. And I said, okay, well, God, you allowed this. What's next?
Yes.
I have been working on Girl, Get Your Life Back.
Did you see how I said it earlier?
Yes, ma'am. That's exactly how it was said to me when I first heard it. But actually, Girl, Get Your Life Back came to me in 2014. And, I love Facebook. Could you get those Facebook memories?
Yes.
My Facebook memory showed me where I did Girl, Get Your Life Back conference back in 2014. Before I even knew I was going to do the book. God gave it to me, but I had to get my life back.
Yes.
So, but it entails everything, every aspect of your life. God wants all of you. He don't just want part of you.
That's right.
And he touched every aspect of my life. So then when I went to do the book, God said, I don't want you to just do it for you, because there's more than you that's affected. So I got 5 other ladies. One of them, my best friend up in New York, she had a stroke the year before I did. And she helped me and I helped her. So with 5 other ladies, we got Girl, Get Your Life Back, a stories of hope from 6 women stroke survivors.
Wow.
Yes.
Oh my God.
Yes. And so I'm blessed. I'm blessed. I felt that people did not respect stroke.
Yeah.
People didn't know what stroke was. They think that it's preventable. It is not any of that thing. So what I did was I educated first in the book. And then you got my story. And so I'm just blessed. My publisher started me on editing. Well, not she started me on editing this time, but I've been editing and formatting books for years. I've done dissertations before, so now I work with my editor with Trinity Writing and Publishing,
Mm-hmm.
and I edit. I do book covers. We get your book published, and we get your book marketed.
Oh, I'm gonna stop you right there for a second. I know somebody out there is watching. Kashana Johnson, if you are out there, that's New Jersey,
Mm-hmm.
in the house. I see a book for you. So this is your opportunity. This is homegirl right here. This is homegirl Nelly. So yeah, and you guys, you can see the book cover. I love the
Mm-hmm.
book cover. It is on Amazon. We're gonna have her information running at the bottom of the screen as
Yes,
well. But can you tell them, where, I know they can get it on Amazon, but is there anywhere else they can purchase the book?
of course. Barnes and Noble. You can get it at Walmart online. You can get it at Target online, or you can call me. I got it right here in the house. If you're in Raleigh, we can meet. We can pick it up. But I actually designed my own cover. I designed my own cover because I
Nice.
could not I could not convey what God was showing me
Yeah.
to anyone else. So I said, "Well, God, lead me and direct me." So yes, I do the graphic design and the web design, and I still do IT as a consultant.
Uh-huh.
And I do the books. God, I asked God to show me how to house everything you've given me.
Right.
And I just had a client today, just today. She's a new client today. Not only am I helping her with her website, I'm also helping her with designing some of her logo,
Mm.
and but I'm also looking to help her with some marketing, and I'm going to help her plan a retreat.
Look at that. Look.
And in turn, you never know how God puts you with people.
That's right.
When it comes to my coaching, now I have a coaching program called Girl Get Your Life Back. There's no way I could not do that.
Right. Right.
Where I walk with you as to if you've been in trauma, so it's not just for stroke.
Mm-hmm.
If you've gone through any trauma and you've already gone through if you've already gone through the medical side, coaching comes in after that.
Right.
So we get you if you're stuck. I get you if you're stuck. I get you if you're ready to move forward, but you don't know how to. I work with you in helping you reach those goals to move your life forward. Hence, moving forward with Nelly.
I love it.
But I also work with young adults because, see, I started there in the school with my life coaching. So I have a program called, what's it called? It's called Successful Adulting. Successful Adulting, because I saw the need with these young people who, unfortunately, they're not always getting what they need from home.
Right.
So it was born when some students asked me, "Miss Nellie, we want to move out the dorm, but we don't know about how to get an apartment." I created a presentation for them in 2 days.
Oh my goodness.
And that's where that started. So I assist young people. I like to do it in a group setting,
Yeah.
but young people and what to do with adulting. How to get an apartment, learn about your credit, learn about your budgeting, you know, roommate situations, relationships. We go over there, and especially spiritually.
Spirit. Yes.
Absolutely.
Wow. You wear many hats.
I do.
Evangelist. How do you, and we're going to have Mark to be putting your information at the bottom there, but how do you have your work-life balance? How do you manage all of this?
I just had this conversation. I literally have to write it down. I'm one of those people. I need to see it. So I have different I work different days on different projects. And that's the way I can keep it, you know, in some type of order.
Yeah. Yes. Yes.
And you have to do what works for you.
Mm-hmm.
So you might be like me where you need to see it, or you can put it in your phone,
Yeah.
or that however it works for you. All you
Yes.
have to do is you have to get there. It's trial and error to see what works for you. But once you find out what works for you, just go that route.
Go
So
that route.
today I might have been um, typing a manuscript, and tomorrow I'm going to be editing. Monday again, I'm working on a website. I have to keep it separate
Yeah.
so that all of my projects, number one, gets done in a
It's,
timely manner,
mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
and then I don't confuse them because see, otherwise you'll go crazy in your own head.
That's right.
And what long as I have that piece of paper to tell me what I'm working on and when,
Yeah.
I can keep it straight. But I love what I do.
Mm-hmm.
I love what I do because at the root of it, it is helping God's people. That's the root of it.
That's the root of it.
So,
That's it right there.
I try to tell young people money will come
Yeah.
when you do something that you love and that you're helping other people. Would you do it for free if that's
Right.
with a passion like that?
Right.
You
Right.
know,
Right.
I'm just blessed that God has allowed me to have that for occupation. But I love working with people. When they succeed, I succeed.
That's it.
So when they celebrate, I'm celebrating with you.
That's it. I tell people all the time, listen, when you win, I win. When I win, you win. It's all about helping each other. And you are doing some amazing. I love what you're doing. Continue to do that and helping, like you said earlier about the family, just the connection, the community, um,
Absolutely.
helping people. It's going to take them a long ways, and they'll always remember. It's like you being the trailblazer, for them. And so I am just excited, what God is doing, in your life. Can you tell the people how they can reach you, your social media contacts and information?
Oh, sure, definitely. You can reach me on Facebook, Evangelist Nelly. Um, I'm there all the time, almost too much. But I'm also on Instagram as Ms. MZBELLE, Ms. Bell 67. That's my family nickname.
Okay.
And I'm also on Threads, which is a new thing with Instagram. It automatically kicks you there. So I'm on Threads as well. But just shoot me a message. I'm happy to converse with anyone. So if you have coaching needs, you have designing needs, you want to write your book, you're not sure how, I can coach you with that as
Yeah.
well.
Yeah.
Or if you have IT needs, I can help you. Just give me a call. Let's talk about it. Free consultation.
I love it. Kashani, you heard that? I see that she said, I'm here. I'm glad. I'm glad it was this night was so mid. So I'm sure there's going to be some people getting in touch with you. And I love, again, the book is on Amazon.
Yes.
Girl, get your life back. All
Please.
right. So I need somebody to even put that in the chat. Girl, get your life back. All right. Because that's only, it's just encouraging to let you know that God has created something for you. He has a plan for you. So you can't
Absolutely.
sit and wallow in whatever that you're enduring, what you're going through. You got to get your life back. And I'm so glad that Evangelist Nelly wrote that book, not only as she said, for the strokes, that occurred in her and some of her other friends' life, but just life in general, relationships, just things that you're going through. Get your life back because God has a plan for you. So thank you so much for spending this time with me, giving us this information. I am sure that people are going to be, I could see some of the comments out there in the chat, but they're going to be reaching out to you. So thank you
Please do.
again so much for coming on the show.
Thank
Appreciate
you again, Miss Coco. I appreciate you. You are wonderful.
it. Thank you so
You
much.
are wonderful. And if no one knows, Lord, she is a lot of fun, but God uses her mightily. And I appreciate the God in her. So thank you.
Thank you so much. Oh, that's so sweet. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you. And this is not the end. So we will be talking again very soon. So much favor to you. We can't wait to for that next book to come out to help us.
Oh,
And
next year.
next year,
And if you need a woman speaker, I'm here.
y'all heard that, right? Because
Mhm.
she has a story to tell and also with the encouragement behind it. So God bless you. God bless you, Evangelist. Thank you again for being a part of this show. We appreciate you.
Thank you.
All right. That was the one and only Evangelist Nellie Grip. We thank her so much for being a part of this show. So our next guest that we're going to bring on, Mark, if you there, we're going to go ahead with our next guest. She is an amazing woman. I had a chance to meet her in September. Oh my goodness. She's not only entrepreneur, but she's an artist as well. Her name is Miss Bertha. Miss Bertha Young. And when I tell you, the lady, she did a song that was called, she did a tribute to Gladys Knight. And when I tell you it was amazing, it was amazing. She is from Winsboro, South Carolina, raised in Greensboro, North Carolina. She has a woven, rich tapestry of music and community throughout her life. She's a graduate of Ben Ells Smith High School. She also went to A&T University, that's HBCU, where she proudly showcased her talent uh, in there. And she did some amazing things at the university. Her journey, she's a vibrant musical landscape performing with the top 40 bands like kids bands and reflex bands touring the Southeast Coast, exclusively booked by East Coast Entertainment. After years on the road, she felt a calling to return home to explore more of her mature contemporary jazz. She joined the Sweet Dreams Band, which they are absolutely amazing. She still performs occasionally doing her tours with the East Coast as well as shows on National Recording Award winning artists. As I said, she did a performance there in Cary, North Carolina, a tribute to Gladys Knight. It was absolutely amazing. She is the founder of Melodies for Healing Incorporated, a nonprofit organization dedicated to uplifting communities through her powerful music. She is the lead vocalist for Daily Musical Band, and she has a team that creates performances to enhance moods, well-being, and just getting you in the musical mindset. So if you want to experience healing and musical healing, musical hope and spontaneous things, this is the lady to connect with, Miss Bertha Young. So if you can please help me welcome my guest, and Mark, if you are there, I don't know if we could go ahead and bring on Miss Bertha Young Petit. So I'm sure something is going on back there in the background because he's not coming up. Well, until she comes on, Nellie, we'll just we'll just keep talking. But Nellie, so you had a chance when we were backstage um talking to Miss Bertha,
Mhm.
and as I said, I just love her personality. She was just so outgoing.
Mhm.
As a woman, supporting other women, how important do you think that is?
Oh, it's extremely important. Fellowship of our sisters is everything. We are here to uplift regardless of the situation. I mean, look at just this week. Um, Look at Miss Kamala.
Yeah.
You
Yes.
know, she did the best she could. And you know what? I'm so proud of us as
Yes.
Black women.
Mhm.
We did the job.
Right.
And that's what we have to do for each other in everyday life.
Right.
Because there's always a sister, there's something going on, whether
Yeah.
she's being abused, whether she doesn't have a job, maybe her child is missing.
Yeah.
We, even if she's, her mind is going, we
Yeah.
have to support our
Yes.
sisters. We
Yes.
have to support our sisters.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's imperative. Um, we talk about this, in therapy, and a lot of times, people will say, "Well, we don't need, or people of color don't need therapy." Yes, we do.
Yes, we
Okay.
do. I
Yes.
go every 2 weeks.
Okay. Okay.
No, for real. I just started back because, like we were talking about, I do so many things that for a little while it became scrambled eggs in my head.
Right.
And I was like, okay, I need some help with this.
Right.
And there is absolutely nothing wrong with reaching out for help. But the young lady I go to, she is a Christian
Hmm.
and she is certified to do what she did.
Yes.
And
Yes.
I love her for that.
Yes.
Love her for, so, ladies, if there's anyone out there who is feeling some type of way about, oh, we don't do therapists, we don't, no, go.
Go.
There's nothing wrong with it. It is covered by medical.
Right.
Go.
Right. Right. Because at one time we didn't know, especially growing up, we didn't know about it, or it wasn't offered to us, and we didn't trust people. It's hard to open up, and I understand, I get it, because you feel like if you open up to someone, then they're going to go tell someone else, or
Mhm.
your business is going to be out in the street. But you will have a sense of that discernment that God will give you. Will lead you to the right person to open up, because you have to get it out. And I don't even know why we're being steered this way, but everything happens, for a reason. You have to get it out, because women, we tend to keep things inside, and we subconsciously stress, and then it comes out in ways that it probably shouldn't.
Honestly, when it comes to that stress, that is what made me have a stroke.
Yeah.
So I don't play with stress anymore. I don't deal with it. So I'm telling everyone, I wouldn't want what happened to me to happen to anyone else.
Right.
So
Right.
when there's stressful situations in your life, find a way to find a way to deal with it.
Right.
Whether if you have to find someone to talk to, do that. If you got to go take a walk, take a run, take a drive, do that. Do something. You got to
Yes.
sing your way out of it.
Yeah.
Sing your way out of it.
That's right.
But alleviate the stress. You don't want it to build up. Just earlier this month, no, the beginning of October, my blood pressure went to 240. That is stroke material. But I knew God was the cause of it because none of my other numbers were up.
Yeah.
But the first thing I did was go to the hospital.
Yes.
Don't feel out of sorts with your body. Know your body. Know what it feels like when something is wrong, and then go see about it.
Right.
Don't drink no ginger ale and it's gonna be okay. Don't drink no tea. Don't put no Vicks vapor rub on your chest. Go to the hospital. and go check on yourself.
She said vapor rub.
Well, that's what my grandmother used to use.
Right, that's what I heard that in years. My grandmother used to use that vapor rub. Yes.
But go to the hospital and see what it is. I went to the hospital that night and ended up ministering to my nurse, letting her know that God is always there no matter what she's going through.
Yeah.
And my numbers began to come down.
Wow.
And I've been good ever since. But when it comes to stress,
Yeah.
it will kill you if left unchecked. So take care of you, sisters.
Yeah.
Because we carry, as women, as Black women,
Yeah.
I'm not saying, but we carry a lot.
Yes.
We carry the man, we carry the woman.
Yes.
We carry the children. We carry the job. We carry the church.
Yes.
We carry so many things on us that it's easy for us to be stressed out. But go see about you. Miss Bertha is here. Amen.
Yes.
Listen, I don't know if I'm as interesting as Evangelist, but I want your number when it's over.
Absolutely. I will send it to you.
And see, that's what it's about connecting. So Evangelist, and I say this, I know you have to go there. Mark is going to take you off in a second, but everything happens for a reason. It was meant for us to have that conversation to even before Miss Bertha comes on to talk about what she does, melodies for healing. It just kind of leads into the next segment. And ladies, get your life back, get yourself together, because we have work to do. Okay,
that's right.
We got work to do. So,
yes,
Evangelist Nelly, thank you so much. God is always in control, and I love it about him.
No problem. Thank you again, Miss Bertha. I will be in touch.
We will connect. Definitely. I'm going to get the book.
Yeah. Amen. Amen. Thank you.
Miss Bertha, so thank you so much. Hey!
How are you?
I am well. I'm so glad. Thank you so much for being patient as well. And again, you were hearing what Miss Nelly and I was talking about, and it brings me, to you again, a phenomenal woman. Everything that you're doing in the community, that you're doing for melodies for healing, that you're singing. I'm so grateful. That Kim Roberts.
Yes.
Shout out to Kim Roberts putting us together in a connection together, because you did that tribute to Gladys Knight, and I was like, who is that upstairs singing? And it's funny that we didn't get a chance to connect that night, but God still made a way for us to make this connection. Amen. So tell us all about yourself. You're in Greensboro, North Carolina now, Rob, but tell us about growing up and how you got into music and all that good stuff.
Well, I'm from a little small town called Winsboro, South Carolina, but I stayed there till about the age of 2 or 3. My parents, we moved to Greensboro, and that's where I was raised. Went to my church, which was Mount Zion Holiness Church.
Yes.
At age 3, and where I sang with the little Sunshine Band. Everybody's got Sunshine Band.
Everybody has a Sunshine
Band. But, fast forwarding, I went to St. Pius Elementary School, where I was in the chorus, and then on to Allen Junior High. They call it Allen Middle School now, but I was in junior high.
Okay.
But where I sang in the chorus, and it pretty much started there. I don't know if you remember the movie Ice Castles, where
I do
skated and all that good stuff. Well, we were doing a musical, and that was one of the songs that was chosen to be featured in the chorus. Well, Looking Through the Eyes of Love. And so I was able to get that song. So my mom came to the performance, and she's like, "Oh my God, I didn't even know my child could sing. She tells that story to this day. I'm like, okay, I've been singing since 3. You've been taking me to church. And then all of a sudden, you walk into my junior high school, and I'm singing "Looking Through the Eyes of Love," and she's walking around. And you have to, if anybody knows my mom, you got to know my mom. She think my personality on steroids. So she's walking around. I didn't know she could sing. I'm like, don't tell nobody else that. But anyways, fast forward. High school, I started at Dudley High, and then I graduated from Ben Smith High School, which I was in the chorus there in the marching band. I was a majorette, then went on to A&T for a short while. That's really when my musical career started to spark. I was part of the Blue and Gold Marching Machine to all.
Yes.
Actually, I did go to Shaw for just a little while after that, Shaw Bear, but my mom brother. But that's where it started. It was a campus band called Savant. I went to high school with these guys.
Okay.
So it was one homecoming in the band named Kavakas. Hey, my guys, and I still sing with them as well. And we're doing a Frankie Beverly tribute actually at the end of the month. So I'm going to be posting something about that with that band.
Yes.
But,
okay.
They saw me sing with Savant because they were already out there. And actually Barbara Weathers of Atlantic Star came out of that band. And while she was gone, I became the next vocalist there. Right. So fast forward, they said, hey, we got a spot. You want to sing? I'm like, well, I'm in school. I don't know about this. So getting kind of consulted with my parents and I left school. But they were not happy. They're happy now, but they weren't happy then. But going forward with that, we did lots of local performances as well as over the Southeast Coast because we were exclusive with East Coast Entertainment, where it opened a lot of doors to do opening shows and things of that nature. And then I got with the band Sweet Dreams, which is pretty much a spinoff of Kavakas.
Yes.
Truth be told, when you got a certain age, you moved on over to Sweet Dreams. Instead, yes, Fred Mills with Kavakas, which today, God bless him, is his birthday. And we miss him so. But that's where it all started, and I still sing with Sweet Dreams some. But, I'm a real estate agent. I'm a realtor with the Marina Shepherd team at Allen Tate. Shout out to my girls. Yes. And I do own my own company, which is the Be Young Group LLC, which partners with Marina. And that's what I do pretty much on both the things are full-time basis. But Melodies for Healing is my nonprofit. I'm trying to fast forward some things so I won't forget anything. But one day I was just, how you just wrestling in your spirit, like, okay, God, what next? What next? And so I woke up one day and I asked God, I said, listen, if I could do something for the rest of my life, make people happy, what would I do?
Wow.
And of course, it's the gift. And we always want to share the gift that he's already given us. Right. So he said, Melodies for Healing. What? That's boring. He said, no, that's it. Wow. That's what it is. It's Melodies, the number 4 healing, which number 4 is symbolic of healing spiritually, emotionally, mentally, and physically. So that's what we've been doing. We perform at nursing homes, and we do the doctor's offices. Actually, one particular doctor's office chain that we do is Oak Street Medical, and they're countrywide, but we do them in Greensboro, which is the Summit Avenue location, as well as the Gate City location, alternating Fridays, to where we sing for people that are sick, basically. Wow. Whether you're sick emotionally or physically, we just want to be there to do what we do.
To help heal. And if you guys can see this is the logo that we have up here, Melodies for Healing. And it's so great. So make sure that you check her out, make sure you follow her. And if you can, just listen to some of the music, because when you thank you, Mark, for that. When you talk about Melodies for Healing and you going into these different places like the hospital or the nursing homes, can you just kind of tell us about the experience, maybe the look on their face, or how it encourages when you begin to sing. Because I heard you sing. I know the voice. I know it's a healing
Well,
factor.
I heard you sing too, and I love your voice. I was like, you're just amazing, phenomenal. But one particular experience that resonates with me is there is a nursing home in Asheboro it's called Asheboro Rehab, that we did a performance for, and there was one man in there. He wasn't very vocal, but he kept waving over, and of course we do. When I do that community, I try to go and do music that they can relate
Right.
to. Uh-oh, the grandfather clock. Sorry. That they could relate to, because with memory care patients, as we all know, they remember from back in the day. You know, the short-term memory is what's affected, and not long-term. So I've seen things like "Fly Me to the Moon" and "Night and Day." So I was singing "Fly Me to the Moon," and he kept waving over to me, and I went over and I gave him the microphone, and he whispered, "Thank you." And and actually, I was in tears because one of the nurses there said he hardly ever talks to anybody.
Oh my
So
goodness.
lets me know. I said, "Lord, I'm in the right place. I'm in the right place. This is what you want me to do." And you know,
Wow.
we just want to spread the love. We take donations and sponsorships. You can go to www.melodies4healing.org.
Mhm.
And I'll share that with you so you can post it and you can donate. We don't care what it is.
Yeah.
You know, we just want to serve the community and keep this going so people can, you know, as we know, music heals the soul.
Yes. Oh my God, this is amazing. It's amazing. I love that because it's so many. You said the key words: music heals the soul. You
Yes,
never know what people are going through, what they're dealing
absolutely.
with in their lives. They don't have to know you. They don't have to. As I said many times, when I travel to different countries and they don't speak English, and I'm singing in English, but it
Right.
doesn't matter because they feel
They
the
feel it.
soul,
Right.
the soul.
Exactly.
And so I think this is amazing organization and what you're doing. And you wear many hats as well because you're doing that. And you also have an event, something coming up pretty soon.
Yes, yes, yes.
Correct. Let's talk about
It's
that.
and thank you so much to the town of Cary because they have been so good to Melodies. I mean, in ways that you cannot. And Kim Roberts, we just want to say thank you so much.
Yes.
It's going to be February 15th. It is a fundraiser for Melodies for Healing, and the town of Cary is sponsoring it, and it's going to be the love letter to hip hop and go go. So it's going. Tickets are only going to be $20. I mean, and we've got a VIP section where there are only 70 tickets for that, which are going to be about 45. But it's going to be your food. There's going to be drinks. I mean, it's going to be really, really nice. And the band out of Charlotte, it's a go-go band called
Okay.
Iconic Truth, and they are amazing. And I am so looking forward to partnering with them. So those of you who do not know what go-go is, go check out the DMV area, DC, Maryland area, and YouTube and see what go-go is.
That's
Um,
why Nellie said, "Hey, she knows about that. She
yeah,
she's from the area because she lived there
yes,
for a while." But
definitely.
yeah,
But it's going to be so much fun, and it's going to be just raising money for the community to bless these people that need to be healed emotionally. And as we know, when we're sick, oftentimes that comes from our inner self, and our hearts are broken. And
yeah.
be able to heal spiritually is healing the body, period. Because that's
Period.
where it starts.
That's where it starts. Oh my good. And what is the date for that again?
That is February 15th, and that's the day after Valentine's Day. So
Yes.
February 15th, 2025, it's going to be at the Cary Art Center in Cary, North Carolina. It's going to be amazing. I think tickets are going to go on sale the 1st of December. Don't quote me, but I know we have a all hands technical meeting on the 4th of December where we have to meet with the tech crew and all of that. But
Yeah.
I'm so looking forward to it. It's going to be a lot of fun.
Wow. Yes. That is again it's February the 15th. But I want to ask you a question, right?
Yeah.
So
Uh-oh.
We did.
Ruh-oh.
We did.
Me.
Well, oh, my pastor's on. Hey, Pastor. My Pastor Jackson is here. I want to say hello to him. So listen, when I met you September the 7th,
Mhm.
and you did, was it the 7th? It was the 7th,
It was,
right?
yes,
The
the
7th.
7th.
So you did Gladys Knight. What made you do Gladys Knight?
Well, actually, there was a young lady that was supposed to do that period. And I had met Kim at another event that I did for this promoter, Brett Chambers, who is he does a lot of promotions with the Blue Note Grill in Durham. And he had an event with there's 2 locations in Cary. I think there's the Cary Theater.
Yes.
And then there's the Cary Arts Center.
Right.
So I did a tribute to Frankie Beverly there. And she contacted me. She said, hey, listen, we've got something going on. And then there's a part that we don't have filled. And it's Gladys Knight. I said, oh, Lord. So, yes, oh, Lord. Well, we've got real estate stuff going on in the back, y'all. This is what going live does. What did we just talk about? It's a wonderful world of my life, y'all. We got real estate going on in the back, music on the front.
Oh my goodness. And we live. That's what happens.
So she said, listen, with Kim Roberts, which works for the town of Cary, she said, would you mind doing we've got one position open and it's Gladys Knight. And I was like, who? And we know that's a big shoe to fill.
Right.
What song am I going to do? She said, I don't care. You just choose it. And so I'm going over because she's got so many great ones.
Right.
So that's what happened. I ended up, what was that song? I had my share of lights ups and downs. That one. So anyway, long story short, I ended up doing that. So
it was absolutely amazing.
Yes,
absolutely. You have such a range too. You know, I see that you're wearing one of your Melodies for Healing
t-shirts.
Yes. Now, do you have those for sale as well?
I can get them, and I have a phenomenal t-shirt maker, Deborah Williams in Burlington, North Carolina. And she does all of my t-shirts, and we can do it with the bling. It's got, and the back of it has a really nice our slogan, which is creating memories and healing hearts one note at a time. So that that's on the back of the t-shirt in black and white. So if you want a t-shirt, y'all just inbox me and we can get you one. And get you going on the melody.
Hey, you just gave me an idea. That could be a song too.
It's going. We can write it together.
We can write it together.
Works for me.
I love it. I love your spirit. So listen, you know, we have your information here running at the bottom of the screen too, so you guys can see that. Make sure that you contact. Is there anything that we're missing here that you want to say to the audience to give them some information on you?
No, I just want to say thank you to everybody for hi, Brookie. Thank you to everybody for supporting me. I mean, I have an amazing Greensboro community. I love y'all. Y'all know that. This is not fake. Y'all know I just love my Greensboro family and loving my Cary family and Durham family as well that's embraced me all of these years. I've been performing here over 30 years.
Wow.
And, you know, I'm just blessed and thankful and grateful, and I don't take it for granted. I mean, my community has just been wonderful to me.
Wow. Do you know Johnny White in the Elite Band?
I do.
Oh, I used to sing with Johnny.
Really?
I started off with Johnny. That my professional career. I started off with Johnny White in the Elite Band in 1990. I'm not gonna tell y'all that.
I'm sure we crossed paths because I was with Kavakas and Sweet Dreams at that time. And we all traveled the same circuit, so we all know each other.
We all, Madam D.
Wow.
You remember Madam D?
Madam D in Durham. Absolutely.
Yes.
Talk of the town.
Talk of the town.
And we're really telling age.
Okay, let's just stop.
If you know what Talk of the Town, well, I was only like 18, 19. I really was.
Me too.
Yes. So, but those were the days.
Yes, Sam Sellers.
We miss Sam very much. Miss him very much.
Oh my goodness.
It gave me my Durham following. Talk of the Town gave me my Durham following.
Exactly. And you know what? And I appreciate that. I appreciate the family, how we got started, because how we got started is what made us who we are today. We don't forget about our roots. We don't forget about who has helped. Stanley Beard, of course.
Oh, yeah. I see that.
Don't forget about those things, because they taught us. And I always say to young artists, and I know you do the same, Bertha, know your roots, get in that woodshed and practice and respect the art of music. Don't take it for granted, because just how God gave us this gift, he could snatch it.
Absolutely. I always used to get offended when people say the legendary. I'm like, come on now, y'all. But the legendary Bertha Young. But I mean, it's the truth. It's like we're the pioneers of the music in our area. And I remember going to one of the restaurants in Greensboro that I used to perform in, but they have open mic night on Sundays. And my musical director and I, we were going to look at, that was a place that we love you too, Salem. That was hey, Gloria. I'm sorry, I had to speak there.
Just don't speak to them.
But we went there and he said, man, this is a legend right here. I'm like, oh gosh, a legend.
I know we feel old.
But I appreciated it because he's probably about 10, 15 years younger. And those artists, because he was performing there as well.
Yeah.
And I just appreciate it now that it's recognized that we got out here with the blood, sweat, and tears and kind of paved the way for some of the younger artists to come in and have a platform.
Listen, we got on the mic to sing, and after we finished singing, we had to break down the equipment.
Wrapping chords. And you better not wrap them too tight to split them, or you bought one, right?
Come on.
So I do want to say some of the shout outs to some of the ones. Mike Boston, love you, thank you, who's given us platforms. We had Alexander Devereaux, and the government, city government, local government, Skip Austin, all the people in that I performed for Civil Rights Museum. Those people are important to us for local artists to give us, the mayor, to give us platforms to play. And I'm grateful and I'm thankful.
I love it. Oh my God. This was so great. Great. Thank you. Thank you so much for being a part of the family and, just coming on the show and blessing us with, everything that you're doing. And again, someone's out there, it has been listening, and I know that it has encouraged them and given them hope. Again, we want you guys to support Melodies for Healing. That alone speaks for itself. I love the name of it because music is good for the soul. And when you talk about melody, if everybody know what a melody is, I hope all the artists and the young know what a melody is. When you sing that, and the number 4 again, it talks about healing and healing itself, and just know that the gift that you have in you comes from God.
It does. Just like Miss Nellie was saying, I mean, evangelist put it out there. God was running all the shows,
all of it. So we cannot forget that. For everyone out there, you cannot forget who is the gift giver. Ooh,
amen.
That's good right there. That'll preach. I got that, Pastor.
You got the keyboard over there.
I do. I do actually.
Hit that note. And make sure you put on your high heels and get it.
Okay. So this has been amazing. Thank you. Any final words that you would like to say?
No, other than thank you so much for having me on the show. And I'm looking so forward to collaborating more with you and collaborating with Evangelist Nelly on some projects and continuing to bless the community because it is so important. You know, music brings so many people together.
Yeah,
I mean, so many different genres, so many different races, ethnicities. Yes. I mean, music is a powerful thing.
Yes,
and it does what it set out to do.
Right. And thank God for giving us, for choosing us.
Amen. Yes. Yes.
He didn't have to, but thank God. I think of every day for the gift for choosing us. So God bless you, Ms. Bertha. Again, we're going to stay in contact with each other because we have a mission. We're on assignment.
And I'm coming to the coffee shop, by the way.
Please do.
Proud of you for that.
Please do. Yes. So God bless you. Thank you again. Thank you so much for coming on the show. We're gonna see you really good soon, really soon. All right.
Okay. Take care. Thank you so much.
Yeah. Wow, that was amazing. That again was the one and only Miss Bertha Young Petit. Such an amazing woman. Love her spirit. I knew that when I saw her performing on stage and we began to connect. And so I was so grateful to have her and also Evangelist Nelly Griffith on the show. Again, to all you, everyone out there, make sure you support Miss Nelly with her book, Girl, Get Your Life Back. That's it right there. And also for everyone out there watching, please make sure you support your local artists in your area, because this is where we make it happen. We have great talent here that's in the North Carolina area. So let's continue to support each other. As I said earlier to you, I want to see you on Sunday at Mitchell's Grove Baptist Church. It's our pastor's anniversary. 26 years, Pastor Melvin Jackson, First Lady Jackson. First service begins at 9 a.m. Our second service begins at 4 p.m. We're going to see you next week. So listen, I'm going to leave you tonight with a short video. My brother, Mr. Aaron McCoy, he has another Christmas song that's coming out, but we happened to do something last Christmas at the Rialto. And also at Pastor Brinkley's church. And, I thank God for Aaron because he's such an amazing artist, a saxophonist. He got a lot of artists together and we did the show there. But we're going to play you at the end of the show a clip of that. So we're getting ready for Thanksgiving and the Christmas holidays. So we want you to make sure that you support Aaron as well. He'll be back on the show pretty soon. So I want to show you guys a little clip of our gathering. I think it was Peter Lamb and the Wolves that was on there. A lot of great artists that he always brings together during the Christmas holidays. So we're going to leave you with that. But thank God for you, everyone that was on the show. Please make sure that you share this broadcast. Again, Cass, my girl, thank you so much for your support. All my family out there, Mark and Wayne, all you guys, thank you so much for supporting the show. I say this to you every week. Continue to trust in the Lord with all thine heart. Lean not to thy own understanding, but in all thy ways acknowledge him and watch him direct your path. All right. Trust the process in the middle of everything that you are enduring. Just know that God got your back. Trust the process. So I want to say good night to you. We love you here on the Coco McMillan Show, and we will see you next week. I think next week we're going to have Rashawn Mitchell that's going to be joining us next week. So make sure you check us out as well next week. So we're going to leave you with this quick video of Mr. Aaron McCoy. God bless you.
We have some wonderful jazz acts playing for you on tonight. So we ask you to sit back, relax, and prepare to be fully entertained on tonight. Make some noise if you're having fun tonight. Make some noise. Come on, y'all.
amazing. There was so much talent that hit the stage tonight. They were just phenomenal.
Absolutely killed it this evening.
I love the show. I had such a great time.